Hello students, this is Divya from BankExamsToday.com and today we will be doing IBPS SO marketing important questions, and this session will include both the questions from marketing as well as for human resource. So just let me send a notification in the Telegram channel. For the PDFs for these lectures, you can follow us on Telegram, and the name of the channel is Bank Exams Today. Okay, you can follow us there. Yeah. So students, you need to answer the questions and in the comment section in the live chat where I will be, okay, yeah, hi. So we'll be starting with the first question. The first question is, which of the following is not the part of Potter's five forces model? Now, in Potter's five forces model, this is important, and yeah, so this there are in Potter's five forces model, there are basically five forces that affects the business environment. Whatever that we are doing in our business, these five forces affects our business. So first is a threat of new entrants. There are whenever we are launching or we have a new product to launch in a market, there's always a threat of new entrants to come into the market and take the place and make the impression in the minds of consumers. So there is always a threat for new entrants making the same very product that we are making, right? So next this is the first thing that that is there with which the business is affected. Now next is bargaining power of buyers. Now there are buyers and they have their bargaining power with which they are able to bargain, and because they know that they are the main, or they constitute the major portion of the buyers for us, for the company, so that they have more bargaining power. So in business, the bargaining power of the buyers is the thing that with which we get affected. So in detail, I have also explained this in my another video, so I'll be just explaining in short. Bargaining power of suppliers. Next is now suppliers to whom our company or our business, we if we are if we are purchasing raw material from a particular supplier, and that that supplier has exquisite or something, some raw material which is not available with other suppliers, so that supplier has more bargaining power. So that is also what affects the business. Then is threat of substitutes. Always there are substitutes of whatever we are producing or we are launching in the market. So there is always a threat of substitutes to conquer that. Also, rivalry or competition is always there. Whatever the product that we are making, there are similar producers for the same product, so there's always competition for the same. So out of these options, complementary products, this is not the part of Potter's five forces model, and that's your answer. Okay, now we will be doing our next question. We'll see. The dash is the person who shapes and sculpts the words in an advertisement. And all of these questions are for mains exam that will be in January. So, yeah. The second question is, that is the person who shapes and sculpts the words in an advertisement. Now, whatever the advertisement is about, whatever that is written in the advertisement, that ad that is given, that is basically copywriting. So whoever the person who shapes and sculpts what the words has to be written in the advertisement is basically a copywriter. Okay, and it's not creative director, it's all everything, this is linguistic, it's not that, it's not a creative director, so it's copywriting. It's basically the process of writing the advertisement, yeah, advertising promotional material. So when we write about the promotional materials, that is copywriting. and whatever other text we find on brochures, billboards, websites, emails, advertisements, catalogs, these are all what? Copy, and whatever is written on it is writing. Okay, so yeah, that's your answer. And who writes that is a copywriter. Now next is dash. In dash, consumers may share a strong need that cannot be satisfied by an existing product. Now, when there is a strong need that is not satisfied by the product, is latent demand. When it is not negative demand, because negative demand is a negative demand is when the particular product is being not is disliked in general by the customers. So that is negative demand. Latent demand is basically, it is opposite of effective demand. The effective demand means whatever that we are producing in the market, it has demand for that, people are buying that. Latent demand, whereas, is demand or want or desire that is of the consumer, which is unable to satisfy their demand. Due to, it can be due to lack of information or lack of money. So that is there. So that's your answer as well. Now next is, which company first developed 360-degree system of appraisal? Now 360-degree system of appraisal, what does this mean? In this where when we have to appraise, or we have to measure the performance of the employees, there are some methods to do that, and 360-degree appraisal method is one of them, with which we measure the performance of the employees. Now 360-degree system, basically what we do, we ask the feedback or the opinions, the views of everybody around that particular individual for whom the appraisal has been done. Now for that particular employee or individual whose performance has to be measured, we'll ask everybody, the peers, the subordinates, superiors, customers, maybe in some cases. So that is when we are getting feedback from everybody, whatever whoever is around that person for which the appraisal has been done. So that is what 360-degree appraisal system is. And this was the first company who developed this system was General Electric. That this is in US, and this was developed in 1992. So that's your answer. Now next question is, dash is a systematic and planned introduction of employees to their jobs, their co-workers, and the organization. Now when there's a introduction to the employees, whenever the employee is being hired, that employee is given the introduction about the co-workers, the organization, about the job that he has to perform. So it is the introduction of the employees to the job, the co-workers, the organization is orientation. Another word we use for orientation is induction. So induction or orientation is basically one and the same thing. Okay, so that's also your answer. Now next is dash is an element of sales promotion. It includes free samples, organizing trade fair, exhibitions, offer, discount. This is very easy. Now sales promotion is the part of promotion mix only. So that's easy. And promotion mix is all about promoting your products with the various, there are many sources with which we can do that. So these are all sources. Promotion mix is basically promoting your product or service. So that's your answer. Now next is, a small amount of product is offered to the customer for trial. Now whenever the product is offered for trial, that is a sample. Sample is given to us, and we need to try the sample, and then on the basis of that sample we decide to buy the product or not in future, or maybe at the same time. So that is what a small amount of product that we receive is a sample. Okay, it's not a rebate. We are not getting any discount, or we are not getting any coupon for that which we will redeem afterwards. So that's your answer, product sample. My last question is, dash are those individuals who raise ethical concerns or issues to others inside or outside the organization. Now, individuals who raise ethical concerns, can be inside or outside, are the whistleblowers. So whistleblowers are basically who exposes any kind of information which is deemed illegal, unethical, and not correct with the organization, that which that organization can be either public or private. But whenever the person exposes any kind of information the related to the organization, that is whistleblowing. Okay, that is done by a whistleblower. Okay, that person is known as whistleblower. So yeah, that was all for today, students. Follow us on Telegram and for the latest updates. We will be also providing PDFs for these lectures in the Telegram channel. The name of the channel is Bank Exams Today, and all the links are available in description box and for the other lectures as well. Do not forget to subscribe this channel and give a big thumbs up to this video, and you can install Bank Exams Today mobile application in case you want to go for the course. You can go to learn.bankexamstoday.com, where you can see the demo as well, and you can also see the demo in the mobile application as well. And if you like the course, you can go for the course, you can buy that. And these are the students who cracked IBPS SO marketing officer exam last year. So yeah, that's all for today, students. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.